Yes, I do get lower than 26,000. I also do get higher than 26,000. I use 26,000 as the average.
Okay. What's
Yes.
up, guys? You're welcome to Time with Steven. I go by the name Man Stevo. Thanks so much for your support. But when I go into my YouTube back studio, I can see a lot of people are watching, but they are not yet subscribed. So if you happen to be one of them, kindly consider subscribing to the channel to support your boy. Guys, in my recent interview where I spoke with people from all across sectors about how much they earn in Denmark, it has generated a lot of conversations, especially on my TikTok platform. So if you are watching me and you are not following me on TikTok, kindly consider doing so. The link to that is also under the description of this video. So kindly check it out. Talking about engagement, one of my guests who happens to be a DHL courier, has generated a lot of conversations. In fact, many people really doubt the amount he says he makes at the end of the month. Yes. So in the video, he said he makes 26,000 Danish kroner after taxes. And I received a lot of comments, a lot of people doubted that amount. So I decided to bring him back again in order for him to elaborate on why he says he makes 26,000 Danish kroner after taxes. For the benefit of people who are watching us for the first time, can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you, Steve. My name is Eric Notulu Mubuka. I'm Zambian, but I've been living in Denmark for 7 years now. And nice that I'm here to talk to Stephen.
All right.
Yes.
How long have you been working for DHL as a courier?
Just I'll be turning 1 year next month.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right.
So I'm a new employee in DHL actually.
Okay. What do you do as a courier?
Okay, as a courier, in simple language, is to deliver customers parcels, or we call them packages, but the parcel is a better word. People buy things online, and DHL is a company which helps to distribute products which customers buy online from different countries, from different areas of this world, so to their doorsteps. So
Okay.
DHL is like a logistic transport system kind of a company. So it does that job. So me as a courier, I'm the one who's responsible now for taking the delivered parcels from DHL company, distributing them to respective residence areas and companies.
Okay. What does it take for one to become a courier for DHL?
Learn some Danish, well spoken English, and be energetic, and have a background of education, at least basic high school level. There you can be accepted. You can express yourself. Yeah. Then those are the qualifications that DHL wants you to have.
Okay. And do you also need a driver's license?
Okay, that one is a must because DHL is a company with different sections, but we are dealing with the courier section where packages have to be delivered to customers. Yes, you really need a driver's license in Denmark, and this is the reason why a driver's license in Denmark is expensive, because it's actually very beneficial. You see, very, very beneficial. A driver's license in Denmark is like a small degree. Yes.
Okay. Aside your basic driver's license, do you also need a license to drive the minivan?
Yes, public transportation, that's like public service. So if you are a driver who's dealing in public, like working in the public, you have to understand how to really guide yourself through the road to avoid accidents and hazards. Yes.
Okay.
So, but that kind of a driver's license, the employer can give it to you, can take you to school and you get it. But the basic is just the normal driver's license you
Okay.
need to have. Either you have a driver's license B or a driver's license C class.
Okay.
Yes.
Prior to this conversation, I did a lot of research, and it came out that one needs to have at least a minimum of 2 years experience of driving in Denmark in order to get a job. How true is that?
Well, if I was DHL, I would put up also the same rules, because what they want is to avoid accidents, because accidents are one of the expensive drawbacks when it comes to logistics and transport business. You see, so those accidents which are caused there in pedestrians, I mean, they are actually cost a lot. So they want someone who knows the city, someone who knows Copenhagen well, for you to work effectively. You see,
okay.
to achieve the goal.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's address the elephant in the room, which is people are really doubting that you, as a courier driver, are able to make 26,000 Danish kroner after taxes. In fact, if you should go on my TikTok platform where I posted a snippet of our conversation, there is one who says he has worked for DHL as a courier before, and he doesn't know why you say you make 26,000 after taxes. And specifically, he says you are lying. There is one comment that says 26,000 after tax. What is this guy CEO of DHL? One also from Ambisa says this is absolutely lies. No one can get 26,000 Danish kroner if you are working an unskilled work in Denmark. So let's come back to how much is the basic salary as a courier for DHL?
Okay. As a new employee
Yeah.
in DHL, you get 27,100 Danish crowns before tax. So when they do their taxes, it goes back to 18,000. It ranges between 18,000 to 20,000 depending on your fradrau. Fradrau is the amount of money where you don't get tax. That's in the Danish system. That's for another time.
Yeah.
So the more years you spend in DHL, the more your salary increases. So people who are like more than 7 years in DHL are getting maybe 33,000 Danish crowns before tax. So when they are taxed, it comes back between 24, 25, and 26. Now, on top of that, looking at me with the experience in DHL, you'll find that as you work in DHL, there's a demand. They demand you to work a little bit more. So that becomes part of the DHL culture. So you don't even feel that you're actually doing overtime. So when they calculate your overtime, you find you have 26,000 Danish crowns after tax. That's how I make that money. It's through the overtime, which I don't even feel that I'm experiencing the overtime. So it's just a little bit of hard work. You know, to everything you have to put a bit of much effort, then you make that money. But I'm not this kind of employee who just want to. I'm not just satisfied with the little money, which I know that this is the basic amount of salary. I have a lot of responsibilities, so I do put a little bit of extra hard work and I get that money. But definitely anybody can get that money because it's not really hard work.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Talking about overtime, how many hours do you work in a week? And how many days do you work per week?
Okay. I work 4 days a week.
4 days a week.
And 10 hours a day.
Okay.
Yes, that's the contract. It's 10 hours a day, 4 days a week.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So if you are working 10 hours in a day, 4 days in a week, I would like to know, what is your day like in order for you to accumulate an overtime? Because 10 hours, isn't it enough for you to be able to complete all your delivery?
Well, according to the rules and the regulations, yes, 10 hours should be enough. But the reality is not saying that. Because sometimes when you go out for deliveries, there's too much traffic, it's raining, customers sometimes take a long time to come to attend to their packages. So you realize by the time you are finishing your 10 hours shift, you still have got more deliveries to do. So that gives you the extra overtime.
Okay. In a month, how often do you get to be called back on your off day to work?
In a month, you can be called back 2 times on your off day. But you have the right to decide whether you want to work or you don't want to work.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So actually, when you are called on your off day, that also adds up because you are paid double on your off day. Yes.
Okay. So this 26,000 Danish kroner you mentioned after taxes, is this something that is consistent, or there are other months that you get lower than 26,000?
Yes, I do get lower than 26,000. I also do get higher than 26,000. I use 26,000 as the average.
Okay.
Yes, because I also make more than 26,000.
Oh, okay. Aside your basic salary, are there any benefits that accumulate in order for your salary to grow up to that extent?
Yeah, DHL gives a bonus to its employees. For example, every area of work has got a target of deliveries. So when you work more than the target of your deliveries within the contract hours, you get bonuses to that. But when it comes to bonuses, it's a lot of mathematics here, so we will not go into that. If you want to find out more about the bonuses, you can just go to a DHL page and you read, I think, everything there if you want to be an employee for DHL.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, there you have it. He's kind of explained exactly how he's able to make the 26,000 after taxes. So it is basically accumulation of overtime, other benefits that comes, our bonuses that comes with the employment. Yeah, and all that is what ends up making his salary grow to that extent. Thanks so much for your time, Eric.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Thanks for spending time with me, guys. If you find my content informative, kindly give me the thumbs up and drop your comments, suggestions, etc. below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.